Hey you guys, I have a recipe for you today and it is for the easy, healthy, whole food collab through V Loves Collabs on Facebook. I'll put a link to the page below if you want to go there and find some fun collabs to do, but a bunch of us are getting together and we are doing the fall edition of easy, healthy, whole recipes. So these are whole food recipes, 10 ingredients or less, and they're all easy. So I know that cooking with whole foods can seem intimidating, but I want to make it easy for everyone. So today I'm sharing with you Kickin' Crockpot chili, and I keep doing little steps to prepare and forget that I'm filming and I'm dumping it all together, and oh my goodness. So just before I show you how I make this, because I'm just going to show you me dumping it all together real quick because that's about what it takes. You can make this recipe with canned beans, in which case you can skip the first few steps, which for me I used 3 cups of dry beans and I soaked them overnight. Then I rinsed them and let them sit out for a day or two and sprouted them, and then I cooked them. You don't have to do that. I'll give the directions for both ways below. So now I'm at the point where I have my beans, which if you're using canned beans, check and make sure they don't have a ton of sodium, but you'll also want to make sure that you do about 6 to 8 cups, somewhere in there, of canned beans. So everything in this recipe is kind of to taste, so I will give you measurements to kind of start with and work from, but if you haven't noticed, I kind of just dump things together all the time. So that is where I'm at right now. I already popped in the tomatoes because I forgot that I was supposed to keep them out, the crushed tomatoes, but I'm going to show you me throwing everything in. I'll leave the recipe below and let me know if you guys have any questions. So this is a vegan chili, crockpot chili, super good. It's best if you let all of the flavors marinate for at least 24 hours, but we're going to eat this in the morning and it is 7 o'clock tonight. So yeah, alright, here goes. Okay. So as you can see here, I have my beans, I have my broth, my vegetable broth that the beans cooked in, and I still kept the water in there, and I added in my diced tomatoes and my garlic. I used fresh tomatoes, you don't have to, you can use canned, and I just diced up my garlic when I diced up the tomatoes in the food processor. And normally I would use fresh onion, but we're totally out and I didn't know, so we are improvising. It's about 2.5 tablespoons of onion powder, tablespoon of cumin, just a half a teaspoon of chili powder. My family does not like things spicy, but if yours does, by all means add more chili powder. So that is pretty much it. So now I'm just gonna leave it here overnight. I'm gonna stir this in and let it cook. And then in the morning, just before we eat it, I'm going to taste it because sometimes it needs more seasoning. And I'm also going to add some, you can either add rice or quinoa, and I'm going to add quinoa, and you'll notice the texture changes quite a lot. But that's pretty much it, y'all. I'll see you in the morning and show you what I add. I totally forgot about videoing the part where we put the quinoa into the crock pot. Arlen did that for me this morning, but the chili's done, so I'm going to show it to you, and you can see what the boys think of it. Okay, there is Samuel's chili. Chili. Is it good? Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. Turned out really good.
We're using this little table.
You like the chili, Timothy?
We're using
yeah?
this little table?
It's a hit,
It's a big table